So in lesson 8, we're going to blend. Remember, we paint from dark to light, but we blend from light to dark. So we're going to start out with our chiseled brush, and I might even fan it out a little bit. I'm just going to blend a couple of areas that I see. Sometimes in value, it's all about what it's next. So it just depends on where the light is. If there's a light hitting here, it's important that one of the two edges is darker or lighter than the other. So we're going to blend from light to dark. And let's show you how to do it with a fan brush. Smoothing out all the different sections. Blend it like you're thinking about a round object. Continually clean the brush over time. Look how nice and modulated the background looks. Really get in there. See how that really helps the form of the apple there. Now I'm going to go in with maybe like a medium to light tone here and really create that form. Clean off your brushes as you go from light to dark. So I'm going to go back and forth between my chiseled edge brush and my fan brush, just smoothing it out. In a bottle, there's a little bit of a dark here where the bottleneck ends and the beginning of the bottle takes shape. See, it was just two cylinders, one on top of the other. Really get that nice diffused light in the cast shadows. And we're going to think about inside of the apple here. There's always going to be a deep shadow where the crevice of the apple is. We've got our very small cylinder here, so we've got our dark, we've got our mid-tone reflective light, and then we've got our highlight on the other side. We also have a cast shadow right across here where we had the stem. We have lots of time to blend. This is oil paint. We could easily just keep on blending till we get it right. So a lot of times you could just step back from your painting and then you could visually see, oh, okay, that side of the bottle is a little bit lopsided from this side of the bottle. And you could kind of work in a dark that could correct that. Now let's talk about highlights. Highlights are where the light really hits the object. And a highlight can be just a little bit of the white, and you really don't have to blend it in. We're just going to put in some few highlights in our bottle. Put in a few highlights in our apple. And keep them a little bit less blended. And what I like to do with my highlights is blend it, but leave an edge to it. So I'm going to blend one side of my highlight and not the other. Or blend just a little bit of the highlight, but leave it kind of chunky. So there you have it. After a few more minutes of blending and adding highlights and keeping on blending and going back and forth, you'll be able to get a nice smooth bottle and an apple, and it'll be your first real painting. I bet you everybody's going to be amazed. Now remember, don't get upset if every painting doesn't come out perfect. This is about enjoying the moment, having fun painting, and learning some lessons. So keep on painting. Until we meet again, as we say in Hawaii, hui hou.